This is All India Radio, Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin read by Rahul Chatterjee. The 23-year-old woman who tested positive for COVID-19 in Manipur last month, becoming the first patient in the Northeast, has recovered, officials said yesterday. The woman, who had a travel history to the UK, tested positive on the 23rd of March and was admitted to the isolation ward of the Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences in Imphal. Manipur Health and Family Welfare Minister L. Jayantakumar Singh said the final test report came in as negative and she is completely free from the virus. Manipur's other COVID-19 patient, a 65-year-old man who attended a religious congregation in Delhi's Nizamuddin, is currently undergoing treatment at the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences. In Tripura, as first case in the state, a 45-year-old woman tested COVID-19 positive yesterday. The patient is a resident of Gakul Nagar in Udaipur town under Gomati district. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb has urged people not to panic and appealed them to stay at home. State Surveillance Officer Dr. Deep Kumar Deb Burma informed that the patient is undergoing treatment at the Agartala Government Medical College and GPP Hospital. The patient is stable and her close ones have been taken into quarantine. She had travelled from Guwahati to Agartala by train on the 18th of March. The Meghalaya Cabinet has decided that schools and educational institutions will remain closed till 30th of this month, and the same will be reviewed depending on the prevailing situation in the entire Northeast. Farmers will be allowed to start their sowing activities, but under protocols prescribed by the Health Department. Weekly markets will also reopen under strict protocols. Meghalaya government employees will also rejoin their work in full strength from 15th April. Private vehicles will be allowed to ply and inter-district movement will be allowed, but interstate movement will be restricted. The Meghalaya Cabinet has requested around 2,192 citizens of the state who are grounded elsewhere in the country to stay back in their respective places at least till the end of this month. The Assam government is mulling to provide entry permit system for those who have been grounded out of the state due to the lockdown. A website will be started where people can apply for entry passes once the lockdown period is over. Assam has reported 26 positive cases so far, with no new case reported yesterday. All the hospitalized patients are reported to be stable. The Assam Police yesterday warned of strict legal action against people who attended the religious congregation at Delhi's Nizamuddin or visited any coronavirus-affected country or Indian state if they do not present themselves in front of health officials by Tuesday morning for checkup. All such individuals were requested to present themselves at the nearest hospital or PHC by 6 a.m. today. They may also call on Helpline 104 for informing the authorities of their presence and condition. Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said strict action will follow if people attending the congregation at Tablighi Jamaat in Nizamuddin last month do not come out to check their health parameters by the end of the day. The Amnesty International India has urged the Assam government to immediately release all those declared as irregular foreigners and detained in overcrowded detention centers in the state. Amnesty International India Executive Director Avinash Kumar said that as the pandemic spreads, the Assam government must recognize that around 800 irregular foreigners in the detention centers face a heightened risk of infection. He emphasized that the Assam government must do everything to protect them, starting with their immediate release. And the Shillong Muslim Union has decided not to hold ibadat or prayers in the masjids and ziyarat or pious visitation to qabristans or graveyards in the East Khasi Hills and Ribhoi districts due to COVID-19 pandemic in order to maintain social distancing and avoid public gatherings. The Muslim Union has appealed to the members of the community and all stakeholders to refrain from coming out of their homes and observe the holy Shab-e-Barat on the 9th of April in their individual homes. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin, which came to you from All India Radio, Shillong. Have a nice day.